in life, you will regret that you did all those things. If you don't turn back and say no to those things. Even they ask you go and do something. There are some things that if you go and do, when you get there, just use your sense. Yeah, obey the last order, but when you obey the last order, when you get there, use your sense. That is just the only way. Thank
you very much, Ahmed.
And Keyamo, Ori Keyamo Tidaru.
Say worry go game to Keyamo playing bang. Like people in Nigeria will believe him.
Who go want defend Tinubu? Who go want defend Tinubu? We no go look useless, stupid. And they also suffer on carry. I hear when you don't listen. I didn't want to buy it on long around. I didn't want to buy
it. Ahmed, let me take another one. Nice one, Ahmed. So I have another call on the line. Oh, hello there.
Yeah, my evening, the general.
Baba, how are you, sir?
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, the name is Akinola Fuye once more.
Sir Akinola. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Baba, wine.
Yes, sir. I know I'm going to say mo fẹ́ kẹgbẹ́ ògógóró yẹn fún mi ọ̀pá yìí tí mo mú kuleko ti tán lára mi.
Àwọn wine kan wà tó lè fún yín ní 40% tí Jack Daniel náà máa fún yín, ṣé mo ṣá?
Àní tó bá lè bí ògógóró gan ló lágbára jù sódà lè pe Yorùbá nation.
Ọtí ẹlẹ́rìn dòdò lélẹ́yìn ní má dàn lóhùn ọ̀tún. Ẹ wá mọ nǹkan, ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ check nǹkan kan. Tó bá ń ta ògógóró ń bẹ̀ ká tó ṣetán lálẹ́ yìí ó lè jẹ́ ẹni máa fún. Because wine ni gbàmú lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn last wine everything. Assorted wine, exotic, and all those stuff, Baba. But first thing first, if I deal with you, if I confirm it, I'll give it to you, sir. She gets, or if I don't know, if I like it, she get. But it will never does
anyone, Baba.
Yeah.
I know get a choice. It's too much about the movie.
You know, I'm going to say, on behalf of my Egunio, she gets, and it's like,
trust me.
It gets, I'm going to say, go do boomer draw and bear get, but whatever it is, naked wines, lórúkọ wọn. Oye, you see,
no problem.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think wine nìkan one get.
What's the problem? More okay for the wine.
Right,
I love wine.
I can send that in.
Yeah.
Give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. By the way, only one caller to wà lórí aago mi náà tí mo fẹ́ gbé wọlé bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí sáré clear pẹ̀lú. Okay, mo tẹ́ máa ṣe fún mi sir, yeah? Ẹ kàn ṣe just ẹ kàn tẹ látòrí phone yẹn sìn ṣe lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ as we are talking.
Of course.
Lórí WhatsApp yẹn náà ni o, ẹ kàn ṣe so màá lè lo yẹn fi reply. Mo ń try láti wá nọ́mbà yín yẹn jáde ní nọ́mbà list yẹn gùn gan.
Okay, mo ṣe hi yẹn sìn.
Oh, bless you. So now, mo fẹ́ kí ẹ check phone ní ṣẹ́gẹ́. Ẹ máa rí password and 1 sec. So wọ́n send méjì picture ni wọ́n show yín. So so tẹ́ bá highlight ẹ máa rí ní ọwọ́ òkè £75 yẹn sir. Ẹ máa rí tẹ́ bá ti dé bí payment lórí website yẹn tẹ́ bá ti dé payment nǹkan tó máa bèèrè lọ́wọ́ yín nìyẹn password. And you know the emo drill yen shine anyway. So I'll take time in lórí ẹ. Kẹ́ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ bóyá so bá ti wọlé ká tó kúrò program, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Ó ṣe ti rí photo yẹn.
Ó ti wọlé already.
Oh, ẹ ti rí wọn.
Naked wine lovers.
Brilliant. That's the website.
£75 to spend.
Epic assorted. 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 20. You know how it be. Kì í ṣe nǹkan tó kúkú wọ́n jùjú you know anyway. So tẹ́ bá ti níbi tẹ́ máa kó wọn sí. Ẹ kó as many as possible. £75 bá lè kó sir. Thank you very much.
All right, Baba.
God bless you.
MG.
Baba.
Sorry, I do along for Kotenshi, an eye opener, and then all of my blessing to family and all the people in the Temple of Truth, especially everybody me kind of Sherry. Just like a book when I was in the secondary school, is it Kamala or Iboma only I cry for my beloved country. Nigeria is a country that when you look at the people involved, those we call the so-called the evil leaders, I call them the evil leaders. it's a country that when you look at the way they play on human lives, emotion, and they don't have empathy, the way they play on human being lives they have killed. It's also unbelievable, my brother. I told you when I went home the other time, even Anton tap pure water, legitimacy. These people will take the pure water and break it. These people are so heartless. And the soldiers will be watching them, the policemen will be watching them, doing all these things. So when Keyamo is talking, I don't cherry. Those are the people. Oh yeah, I want to list you. You should list to I'm a pile. And my prayer is that you see these people, I so rich, we be their friends, we be their lovers. Because when you look at people defending Baba Olule, atrocities don't defend
Buhari. Sometimes it's good to defend people if they do the right thing, but how about making up lies to defend people?
Yes.
I mean, what does that actually make you as a person who have to make up lies in order to cover? Oh man, like Nigeria.
These are naked truths, you know, and that's why I said something that there's nothing that is impossible in Nigeria. If you go to Nigeria, if you spend 2-3 months, it's only God that will say that if you before you know it, you'll be corrupted somehow.
Baba, no, I'll be like person mad. Corrupted decay. No, you begin to ask yourself, like, mad. Because everybody normal now.
Yeah.
Like, can you tell me normal? Everybody normal. Everybody look normal.
Yeah.
Let's not only mean mad, you. Your people who are closer to you will begin to say, sir, people closer to you will be like, is it not the same Nigeria? Calm down now. No be waiting what they do for you. See, but the fact that I left this place and I came back years later, it's like a conscious choice. But some of you don't even feel bothered. Down abroad, so I may likely not get corrupted though. I won't even be. Rather, sir, they may end up having to lock me in the house. If you want him to be normal, don't let him go out today. Just let him stay in the house, okay? And play him Sky News and CNN. Don't let him come out or else, they're going to say something is wrong with him. You know what I mean? But I get your drift. That is not hard to quickly fall into that trap if you stay there for long. I get your drift.
After spending over 20 years in this country, and I went to my home country, I spent 2 months and 20 days. When I came back, up to now, I came back early October. Early September.
Right.
Yeah, September, July, August, September 1st. Yeah. Do you know that now, me oti get me?
Really?
I'm telling you the truth because they will rack your brain. They will mess you up.
Get used to it.
There's no empathy, no emotion. People don't value human lives again. Like what you said the other time, it is just a figure.
It's just a figure.
It's just a figure. Just a number. People will die by your side. 3 years old, I'm a 10 years old, I'm a video. In the old because people will be so deep. They will people will not go
like 35 years you see 30 15 years Yahoo plus like no empathy. They just need one reason, right? In order to show that they have no empathy. They can pretend that all they care, sure you get. But when they have the opportunity to show you that they have no real feeling, they don't miss it.
There's nothing like feelings, especially Sherry. Apart from the Sherry, Yeah, àwọn ní kíní ẹ̀ pọ̀ jù lára ẹ̀ jù. Àwọn gan-an ń gbèjà, àwọn náà ń choose they make a choice of who is the more oppressive leaders
among our oppressors.
Among our thieves. Atiku ló lè jalè jù. Eléyìí ló lè jalè jù. Tọ̀hún ló lè jalè jù. So they weigh them. Atiku lè ó lágbára jẹ́lé lọ kíní kankan. So all this kind of a thing, you just sit down. I don't even get myself because I don't know how people can be so weird. Àti yàwèrè ní ìlú yẹn, almost about 70 to 80% people ní ọ̀pọ̀ orí wọn ò pé mọ́. I am telling you the truth. That is why I said if you are not careful, tẹ́ bá gbọ́ abẹ, tẹ́ bá wọ public transport, tẹ́ bá lọ, tẹ́ bá ń bọ̀, after a while, you just ẹ fẹ́ lè jókòó sínú ẹ̀rọ fún pé wetin dey happen here sef.
Okay, ọkọ yọ 1,000 lápò yín kẹ bọ́ṣọ yín kẹ bọ́ sí pé I'm gonna go naked o, wọ́n ti yọ 1,000 naira mi o. Ṣé bàbá torí 1,000 lẹ́ṣẹ̀ bọ́ṣọ ni? Yes, you cannot shit me of my money for. Okay, ó yẹ gba 1,000 ẹ wọṣọ yín padà. Put on your clothes. Okay, thank you. You know,
I enter a tricycle. Yeah, I enter a tricycle one day.
Yeah.
Mo ṣe gentle tó, maybe even mo lè fi owó lẹ̀ pé 200, 500. Okay, máa mú lọ. Ṣé orí bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ ó wù mí? Kíni is 100 naira o. Ó dẹ̀ gba 200 naira lọ́wọ́ mi. Mo ní pé change mi ń kọ́. Everybody ti gba change bàbá. Ẹ bẹ ṣe mi ò ní fún change ẹjọ́. Ẹ̀yin ẹ̀wò bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe wà. Ẹ mọ̀ kí ló ń fa ápù sí ọ̀gbẹ́ni? Àbí wèrè ń ṣe ẹ ni ọmọ máa gún ìdí ẹ kó tó mọ máa yọ ẹ máa jẹ
pé planning nígbà tẹ́lẹ̀ kúrò you just wan go somewhere
I'm telling you
back now here you are you need to go to the street and say wa máa gún gbogbo díẹ̀ àbí fún mi change mi.
ọmọ máa dẹmu lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ máa sọ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ìdí mẹ́ta. Àbí wèrè nìyẹn ṣé ìgbà tó rí gbé mo ayílala ló máa pa ṣé ìgbà mo sọ kíni ẹ̀ bọ́bọ́ yẹn ni pé ẹjọ́ mo ní wo mo ṣí àwa 1 blow 7 die ni wá Ìjẹ̀ṣà àwa kan náà ní ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó mo ní tí bá dẹ̀ tún ṣe kíní kan máa tún yọ òkà lápò máa ń nà ní àlùwò báyẹn lórí 100 naira. Ó fẹ́ fún mi 100 naira padà kò fún mi ní 200 mo fún.
Okay, kò fẹ́ fún yín ní change 100 naira gan ló fa gbogbo eléyìí.
I'm telling you.
1,000 tó ní kẹfì àwọn ẹ̀fìn yẹn lẹ̀. Bàbá gbogbo tẹ̀ ń sọ ìgbọ́n lè ti máa ṣe gan kẹ́tọ́ pé wá má ti yaṣọ ọ̀bọ yẹn. Má ti sáré bọ́ṣọ torí èlò.
After a while, ṣé nígbà mo jáde kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà mo jáde tí bàbá yìí fún mi lówó yẹn ó kọ́kọ́ ń wò mí mo tó fún mi change mo á lọ dúró sí kọ́nà kan ní. Ṣé èmi ni mo hùwà báyìí ṣá?
Imagine kò yẹ pé èèyàn kan record mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn kí wọ́n á rí lórí internet explain fún pé no I'm not like that o. Nigeria nìyẹn sá it's a normal thing.
Ó ti corrupt brain mi. My brain was corrupted at that time because already mo ti ń
lose. If you are in Nigeria, this is what I've noticed too. Okay, just before you go, sir, yeah? We are naturally defensive. Sure you get. I'll give you examples, okay?
Yeah.
We are naturally defensive. If you meet somebody in a bus, right? And normally, they always sit people, 4 people or so. Back then, I don't know what they do now.
Yeah.
In a downfall, you'll be 4, okay?
Yeah.
So sometimes when you see people who are like, who are extra fleshy, right? Big people, they take more than a space for one person, okay? Now, when you get in, people who are already like, God knows what everybody has faced during that day, for the day, right? Or what you're going to face that day. He said, please, Esa, you ever me soon dear? You never can soon see. Here, I disturb me, please. Okay. Esa, soon be you like bawa meji, aye yo meji le wayen. Sholori bruku ni show alone see me ni. Okay. Ko shift to, ako sheba. Ebi that Danny. So later, I come out, okay, kilo really for argument for God's sake. Just shift. Oh, God knows. So long, nobody mind the wa. We so go sunye.
I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, you see. Oh, God, trigger. Oh, God, you are going. Check it. Come on. We are always defensive. To pass off, we are let us all love our neighbors as ourselves, because God taught us to be good to our neighbors and all of that. Something as simple as that. She gets insane. Somebody may just say, are you saying that I'm not nice to my neighbor? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying God said we should be good to our neighbors, like love. You must be mad. I've been watching you.
Exactly.
Talking to me indirectly.
Exactly.
You are using Bible to tell me that I should love so am I a bad person? Say, sir, no, I'm not.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. It is always like we are so angry for no reason and we just need an excuse to let the steam out. But unfortunately, those who made us angry, they are still in control. We are just going to be angry for life until we put a break to it.
Yeah.
It is well. Thank you so much for taking that my voucher. Baba, now I can say it's not a waste. Baba, thank you so much. Make us take another one. Hello there.
Hello, Maigun. How are you?
Kenneth, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
Same old, same old. I can't complain.
No. I've been listening to your comments. It just gets interesting every day.
It is what it is. Somebody sent me a message and he said, I should spend more time on talking about Yoruba Nation more. I said, I talk about Yoruba Nation almost every program of mine. There's none of my videos that you will never see me mention or advocate for that, okay? And I said, but listen, that is not what makes Mayegun's Diary political interesting. There's so much to talk about. There's so much that people connect to. There's so much story that people will sit down there and they'll be connecting their own life and all that to some of these stories. And that's what makes Mayegun's Diary political unique. Please don't take that away from us. I wish I could tell that person, but I'm saying it now anyway. So, yeah, it will always be interesting.
Well, of course. So, my point tonight is this. I don't know if you had the opportunity to watch
Kibaloye, yeah. Is that the one with Keyamo or someone else?
Yeah, with Keyamo and with that loud noisemaker, trumpet blowing idiot called Dino Malai. Did you watch?
I haven't seen that of Dino. I've seen that of Festus. Tell me about that. You probably have seen that. You want to share?
I'm telling you, Maigun, it was like as if I was watching the two clowns of Hammer House of Horror. In fact, after listening to both, and it was separate interview, I came to one conclusion. I said, Maigun said this, that Nigeria is a crime scene.
It is.
Nigeria is a terrible crime scene. Nigeria is a place where practically anything goes. If a OSAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, is now trying to debunk and through all sorts of legal tactics and language to make us look like as if we are bunch of people who do not understand anything.
Yeah, a bunch of nonsense or a bunch of invalid. People that you can just say anything to and they will say, no wonder. Thank you so much for explaining that to us. I didn't understand it before. Wait till you understand. Somebody forfeit proceed of crime so that you can get a sort of witness protection, what have you. And you say you are confused because a lawyer. Oh man, come on. The audience, Kenneth. Don't let us take that away from them.
Do you know that even during that interview, there was one consistent question the guy was asking him. And you know what he was doing? He was deflecting and distracting, trying to make it sound like as if it is deliberate. So I came to that conclusion. I said, well, this guy will go down in history as one of the individuals that he will have his name written in a very horrific way. The same thing applicable to Dino. Dino was just barking like a dog.
Kenneth,
yeah.
That's one thing that may never happen. Listen, guys like Keyamo and many other guys who are supposed to have I mean, sort of wasted their goodwill from the people, deceived people in the past, make them feel like they're on their side, right? No matter how worse, no matter how terrible or how low they go, Kenneth, you would think, I mean, one day they will become like a pariah or something among the people. No, they will be rewarded with something higher and higher. You may wake up tomorrow, they say Festus Keyamo is governor of Delta State. Now, like this, we go say, we are waiting for his end. We are do the end, which people may not see. And even when the end comes, a lot of damages would have been done. But again, I get your drifts that they won't get away with it one way or the other. I believe that. But before then, Unko,
I'm telling you. And again, my ego.
Yes, sir.
Look at the other aspect of that town hall you were talking about the other day. Between Peter Obi and what's his name, Dino, and then what transpired there.
Yeah.
In the aspect of the fact that people did not show, Tinubu did not show. Do you want to know why they will not show?
Tell us.
This is why they will not show. Atiku first and foremost has already established himself as a pathological liar, a deceiver, not even the unifier that he keeps on ringing his bell, and he knows that
his own friend said he's a liar. He can't be trusted, but a lot of millions of people said they want to trust him. I mean, I don't understand. But go on, Kenneth.
Exactly. So he's not going to be there. You know why? Because that same point and the same question is going to come out again. And trust me, guess what? He's going to deflate and distract. As for Tinubu, Jagaban, Jagawiri, is this. Look at the way he talks.
They can't allow him to read the script to answer questions at a debate like that.
He's going to want out. Yeah, and because he's going to want out, it will expose the things that you and I and everybody in the temple of truth knows all along. That this guy is in fact very health-wise unstable. This is a very unstable human being. And in your capture today, that Buhari is saying Nigerians, APC is lucky to have Tinubu.
They should be grateful that they have that Tinubu said is going to be their candidate, as if to say they actually begged him to be. Not because of the billions and the billions of money that they actually have to pay people in order to get him there.
Exactly.
But yeah, Buhari said APC should be thankful that Tinubu agreed to be their candidate. Nigerians should be grateful for what is coming. But if you get brothers, when you say you feel, tell them, then well, I'll let you finish. Kenneth, go on.
But if you hear somebody like Buhari saying that, does that not tell you everything you need to know? That it takes a crook, a criminal, a thief like him, a low life like him to give glory and recommendation to somebody who is even worse than a thief like he thinks he is. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. The point here is this, is that they are just there for themselves.
Absolutely.
They are there,
and the people open on them. You know, one thing I said sometimes ago, Kenneth, I said, sometimes it's not the fault of these guys. I mean, these guys, it's not their fault. There are people who are willing slaves for whatever they are getting. They will do it again and again and again and again. Even if they die, they want their children to do it again and again and again. So even if these guys want to give up their criminality, right? There is no reason for doing so because they already have those who already indulge them. So it's a win-win situation for them, and it's a lose-lose situation for the people who are putting on uniforms for their oppressors.
Exactly. And the same thing applicable to all the sectors in that country. Police, whatever, security, army, airport, all of them across the board. Even when I went to Nigeria sometime in April, and when you easily buy a car, you ship a car to Nigeria, you clear, you do all those things, right? Guess what? We got stopped with the checkpoint. And guess what? The same guy that stopped us said because the car, he kept on asking for documentation that has to do with customs. I mean, customs at the ship and when the cars were fled. And I asked, when I realized that the guy was delaying us,
a police officer?
I said, why are you delaying us? Yes. I said, why are you delaying us? He said, who am I? I said, it doesn't matter. Why? I'm in this car. Why? Then when the next thing I hear him, he said he was going to take all of us to the station and detain us. You know what I did?
Mm-hmm.
I just called him separate. I said, listen well. You see, it's like, obviously, I can see you are hungry and you are frustrated. This is not how they do things.
Right.
It takes the grace of God for you to come out of this nightmare. Because why? Because you have been umbrellaed to live like this. So if you don't know what else to do, I will politely advise you strongly, just move on. I'm asking normal thing.
Leave this job and get something doing with your life, man.
Exactly.
Live like this.
Don't let me bore you too much about it. The central thing I want to take, the takeaway I want to put out here is this.
Mm-hmm.
These people, I'm not just talking about the police, I'm talking about the Nigerian people themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They have been subjected to this impoverished poverty. They have been kept there.
Some of them actually love it. They love it.
Yes, they do. They do, and that is why those all your comments. You see the way they push back on you. They keep pushing back on you. Guess what? Because this is who they are. This is what they want. This is the life they have chosen. So that's why I keep telling you that these people, like you said it too, Maribu, they are irredeemable. You cannot redeem them.
No.
They are hopeless.
No.
So it's a dead end situation on arrival. Before you start the topic, they are dead before you even start. So that when I said to you the last time, I said Nigeria is on life support. That country is on life support. There is nothing in there. You can swing to the left, swing to the right, up and down. Nothing.
It's just swinging about dead. Like that, like Jangarova. Yeah.
Yes. So that is my own contribution.
Thank you very much for always stopping by to join us in this our chat and all that. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay.
Thank you, Michael. God bless you.
And you too. Here we go. Over. Baba.
How are you, sir?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Your member, the 2013, I found you on the 10th of September. I told you.
Let me take it slow. Okay. It seems that you want to remind me of something because your voice sounds so familiar. Yeah. And I'm going to start. You said something about 20. Did you say 2017? Something.
No, I've been your member since
2017.
13. When
2013. Wow. Baba.
When you started from the
you are the veteran also. Good enough. God bless you.
From Nigeria.
The number. Where are you calling from Nigeria, Baba? Where are you? Just area.
I told you I'm in Lagos.
Where?
Lagos.
In Lagos, Baba. Nice one. Oh. Thank you so much for staying up, because you are 1 hour ahead of us in the UK. And if my time is right, this is like 10:22 in the UK. You should be somewhere around there.
After 11, yeah.
It's after 11 there, Abi. So 11:22. Good one. So thank you so much for staying up, I would say. Baba, you have the floor. Everybody hear you. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say much. Somebody like Ahmed.
Yeah.
Somebody like Ahmed. We are very good. We are close. He's a colleague of my hero in the military.
So you know
so
Ahmed.
My in-law knows him very well.
From the moment Ahmed showed up on the People's Parliament, I knew it. Good. Ahmed is watching. See, Ahmed, you already have a confirmation of your superstar status now. So everybody will now be saying, I know him too now. I mean, tell me more, Baba. Go on.
Carry on. You see my number. I will say I to you. We'll talk after.
Baba, you know,
I told you I'm warrior. You know that was the thing. I told you I'm warrior. Realize we are warrior by background.
God bless you, Baba.
So,
God bless you. I will just say
hi to you.
Yeah, make I tell you one thing before you go. One of the things, see, really, Timothy, mo le sọ fáwọn èèyàn wá ń sìn yí pé In fact, one of the reasons I share experience, got an experience in like compared to preparation and when you want determination and when you want to support like on need. We just need support, proper one. Get rid of all these all these criminals. Forget anything where you read for people. Forget everything you read online. If we get real support, I mean, I was speaking to some, you know what I mean? But Tioba see coordinated front, Tioba see body to just pé ó máa dàbí àbò lórí gbogbo wa ta fẹ́ ṣé you get nílé lóko lẹ́yìn òdì ni ẹni tó bá ṣe wọ́n ti débẹ̀ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó débẹ̀ tí èyí sìn tó bá fi ọwọ́ kan ẹnì kankan nínú wa anywhere kí àwọn èèyàn tó débẹ̀ àwọn àti débẹ̀ ṣé you get that kind approach tó máa motivate àwọn èèyàn pé ọmọ bá ti gbà ní o gbogbo yẹn bàbá you can't do them without real resources. I feel so sorry for some of these groups who have, some of them have good intention.
The way you talk every day, I weep and I cry to my people. I weep and I cry. I man wish that what you are saying, you go for your television station, radio station, you hope people are listening, both in Yoruba and another. But
it is what it is. So I don't do me here. I'm a complain, you know, Abi. Meanwhile, we have what it takes. I need to take, right? I need to take. Yeah, láti lé àwọn ẹranko yìí sígbó ju igbó ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lọ. A ní. Bọ̀kọ́tà ní ṣé kí n sọ ní pé coordination to máa allow resources wa centralized and coordinated tó yẹ pé ṣé tó bá sọ pé a lọ síbi báyìí nǹkan tó bá sọ pé kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ wù ń bẹ̀ mọ́ kò tún ní ṣẹlẹ̀ wù ń bẹ̀ mọ́ ni ṣé you get like a ti lọ síbi báyìí kò sọ̀rọ̀ pé àti paná ọ̀tẹ̀ yẹn níbí àti lọ ń paná ọ̀tẹ̀ kan níbòmíì ọ̀tẹ̀ yẹn tún ti ń rú níbẹ̀ yẹn kò ní jẹ́rú ẹ̀ ṣé you get ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ní kọ́tẹ́tì àkàn máa ó máa ń dùn mí o kí n má parọ́ because tọ́yìn kan bá sọ fún mi ní January a máa sọ̀rọ̀ no wàhálà ṣé you get me now èmi tí ń wò pé a máa ti bàbá èmi tí ń wò pé by now a ti attract gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá tata tó lówó lọ́wọ́ tó níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tó nífọ̀n tó lè kánná bọ́ọ̀ tẹ̀ níwà publicly máa support ọ̀rọ̀ kìíní wọn á ti support ẹ̀ behind the scene àti rí nǹkan ṣé you get nǹkan kan ti àtúbọ̀ kò tí mo rí o encourage but again bàbá à sọ̀rọ̀ it as well.
a máa sọ̀rọ̀ pé báyé sọ̀rọ̀ yìí wọ́n ṣọ̀ra wọn.
mo mọ̀ gbogbo aṣọ ọ̀dẹ̀ kọ́lá máa sá lóhùn. Nice one, warrior. So I will leave Baba there. I start calling him warrior because he assured me that there are people who want to stand up and do something than just talking. But you're not going to just go out there with a stone and stick and face AK-47 wielding terrorists that have immunity from prosecution and arrest. So you must have something solid and stronger, coordinated. My go straight to the point. See, we know that you are talking about. See, if I want to start fights, I know how to start. I can fight for myself. I can I can wreck the whole house down like this. Okay, but that's not my intention. Okay, I'm not worried about fighting anyone or anything. But I just don't want. It's not about fighting anybody. It's about all of you reflecting on where we are and where we should be and why we are where we are. I don't know. I beg you. So I think I'm supposed to take one more. There's this caller on here. However, I'm thinking we started late and, so I could possibly just see you some other time. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching this broadcaster tonight. And if you're just joining us, you can also, watch from the beginning if you want to. Wherever it is, I've done my part and I hope I'm going to see you some other time. Wherever you think is right, just do what is right. That's what I do all the time. I don't want to, I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be liked. I don't want to be whatever any other thing people are painting in their mind. I just want something done, something reasonable, something significant, something that we can all get connected to. And I see us being able to do that, but without any kind of, with all this selfish and self-centeredness that I've seen so far. Seriously? I'll stop there as well. So I'll see you some other time. Okay. I actually really want to take this couple I don't want to as well because of our time. I'll see you some other time. Okay. Thank you. And thank you to all my super chatters, the callers, the sharers, the likers, the commenters. Oh, all of you, the followers. I'll see you some other time. Just do what is right when you have a chance to. Okay. And do not build a life of excuses. It doesn't help anyone. Okay. Whatever temporary excuses gives to you is the same, temporary. Right? I'll see you some other time.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.